In this class we can study about stock and flow concept. Stock is a variable whose magnitude is measured at a particular point of time. The main thing in stock is particular point of time. That one is called as stock variable. Example, national wealth, inventory, like these things we can calculate as stock variable. Okay. If you are taking the example as machineries, if you are taking a company's machineries, that one is stock variables. Okay, means a particular machine can be a part of stock for many years. Okay, then stocks and flow are measured over a specific time period. Okay, then stocks and flow are depend on time. Okay, stocks are measured for a particular period of time, where the flow is measured for a point of, not a point of time, where flow is measured for a period of time. Okay, means whose magnitude is measured over a period of time are called as flow variable. Example, national income, change in stock, etc. Okay, flow means variables whose magnitude is measured over a period of time are called flow variable. Example, national income, we know every year it will change. Okay, then 1 year calculation, it is stock. And if you are taking 10 years calculation, every year we are changing, then it is flow variable. Okay, then change in stock, if you are taking example of a company, then that company machinery, if you are taking as example, we know that machineries we can calculate as stock. If change in machineries, okay, from April 1st to December 31st, 10 machineries are there, that one is stock. Okay, if it is increased, after that next year it is increased to 16 or 17, or after that, after 5 years it is 80, then it is flow variable. Okay, then stock is a variable whose magnitude is measured for a particular point of time. Then main point is it is particular point of time, and for this one over a period of time, particular and a period of time, point of time and period of time. This one is the difference between stock and flow. Okay, then if you are taking an example of bucket of water or a tank of water, that one is stock. Okay, one tank of water, that one is stock. Then a tap water, we know tap water means flow is there, that one is what is that one? That one is flow. Okay, we can calculate it as flow. Okay, then we know a tank of water means it is for particular like 1 day, otherwise 1 hour, or tank of water, that one is stock. Okay, then in the case of tap of water, the amount of water which flowing into tank from the tap per minute is flow. Okay, then tap of water is flow, and tank water is stock. Okay, tank at a particular time period, that one is stock concept. Okay, then what is gross investment of an economy? All capital goods, final output, all things including we are calling as gross investment of an economy. Okay, these may be machines, these may be tools, these may be buildings or office or storehouse infrastructures like road, bridge, airport. These all things coming under the gross investment. But all these capital goods produced in a year, that one is stock. Okay, already existing, that one is stock. If we are adding something to that one, then it is flow variable. Okay, then in last class we studied about wear and tear of capital. Wear and tear of capital we are calling as then this wear and tear of capital we are calling as depreciation. That one already we studied. Wear and tear of a capital means after 5 years what will happen for a machinery. Suppose we bought a new machinery now, but after 5 years what will happen for that machinery? Some wear and tear will come, means we need to replace some tools or some items we need to replace. That one is wear and tear. That one we are calling as depreciation. Okay, then what is that depreciation? Wear and tear. That one is the depreciation. Then what is flow? Flow is a variable whose magnitude is measured over a period of time. Example, national income, change in stock, etc. Then circular flow of income. It refers to continuous flow of goods and service and money income among different sectors in the economy. We know different sectors are there: agricultural sector, industrial sector, then tertiary sector or service sector, like that. We have different sectors in the economy. It is a circular in nature. We know from each sector money is flowing to another sector. That one is the circular flow of income. Then we know household sector is there, firms are there, like that different sectors are there. That one is the circular flow of income. It refers to continuous flow of goods and services and money income among different sectors in the economy. It is circular in nature. It has neither any end or nor any beginning point. Okay, it helps to know the functioning of the economy. Means money is circulating in our economy. It's flowing to different sectors of the economy. Okay, now we can study about factors of production. What is factors of production? We know we have different factors of production in our economy. What are the different factors of production? That one we can study now. Okay, what are the different factors of production? We have 4 factors of production: land, labor, capital and enterprise. These are the factors of production: land, labor, capital, enterprise. These are the factors of production. You can see here, this one is land, these are the labors, these are the capital, means all tools, machineries, all these coming under the capital. Okay, these are the enterprise. Okay, means some organization will be there, some producers will be there. These are the enterprise. Then what is land? Land includes land plus anything that comes from the land. It also includes natural resource. We use things like water, oil, copper, coal, forest, natural gas. All these things coming under land. Okay. Then next one is labor. Labor refers to human effort, specifically the effort that we put into producing goods and services. Means laborers means workers. If you received money for work, you have contributed labor resources. Means normally people are working for money. For that people we are calling as laborers. Next one is capital. Capital includes building, tools, machinery, specifically elements. You can see all the machineries, building, tools. What are the things we are using for production? We can call it as capital. Okay, here you can see capital. Next one is enterprises. In enterprises, we need to combine capital, labor, land, all these things we need to combine, and we need to organize all these things. That one is capital. Okay, we need to organize all these things together, then we can make profit. Means production, everything we can combine together and we can earn profit. Okay, then here what are the remuneration or what are the contribution from labor? Means what the labor is getting, what they are earning wages. Laborers are earning wages and entrepreneurs earning profit. Okay, entrepreneur earning profit and landlords earning rent. Okay, if you have land you can give for rent. Okay, landlords earning rents and owner of capital, they are earning interest. Okay, then these are the remuneration from these 4 factors of production. Then what are the 4 factors of production? Labor, entrepreneur, landlord, capital. These are the 4 factors of production. And what are the remuneration for that one? For labor's wage, for entrepreneurs profit, landlord land it is rent, and for capital it is interest. Okay, then from factors of production we are using to meet our demands. Okay, from factors of production we are using these factors of production and we are using that factors of production. Okay, then land, labor, capital and land, labor, capital and entrepreneur. These are the main 4 factors of production. For labor, wage is the remuneration. For entrepreneur, profit is the remuneration. And for land, rent is the remuneration. And for capital, interest is the remuneration. Okay, then we know the circular flow. We studied the circular flow of income. Then from each person money is flowing. Okay, from land it is land, we know landlord getting money, that one going to another people, laborers getting money, that one going for producers. Like that this money is circulating. Means the capital goods which are generating for production enable their producers to earn income and wages. Then what they are giving, producers are giving wages, profit. Like that capital goods, they are getting some interest. Like that one circular flow is there in economy. Then this we can study now, that circular flow. Okay, contribution made by human labor, that one they are getting as wage, remuneration, they are getting some remuneration and that one is wage. Contribution made by capital, then that one is interest, they are getting. For capital what they are getting? They are getting interest. Contribution made by entrepreneurs, they are getting some profit. And for organizing all these things, and they are organizing production, everything they are assembling for production. These all things doing by entrepreneurs. And contribution made by fixed natural resource, that one is land. For land they are getting rent. These are the main factors of production. Then these factors then this entire income in the economy circulating as a round. Okay, there is no difference between there is no leakage from the system. Okay, it had distributed to each person like factors of payment. Here you can see a diagram. In that diagram you can see from firms what they are producing. They are producing goods and services. Okay, they are producing for whom? They are producing for households. They are producing goods and services. Okay, next, household. For firms, what they are giving for households? They are giving factors of payment, means wage. Firms, companies are giving wage for household. We know laborers are coming from household sector. Okay, then these companies or firms, they are giving money for laborers and they are giving goods and services for households. Okay, then firms are giving goods and services for households and firms are giving wages or salary or factors of payment to households. Okay, this is the first circular flow from firms to households. Okay, means firms giving goods we know, we are buying goods, products, all these things we are buying from producers or from firms. Okay, we are buying services, we are using data or we are using telecom facility. These services are provided by telecom companies. Okay, then these companies are providing service or banking service like this service or railway service, like these services are providing to whom? For households. Okay, this one providing by companies and they are providing to households. Households means we know each household means families are there, in that family laborers are there. Okay, then for households they are providing factors of payments, means salary or wage they are providing. Then from firm, households are getting goods and services and factors of payment. Okay, this one circular flow, another one we can study in next class.